Yeah.
Can you just mention, this is now going to the town, so will
Yes.
this be?
So the process is, normally, if there's no appeal, which is not an issue, you might want to address it sometime. Okay, if there's no appeal, then this item first goes to the Conservation Commission in the town of Barnstable and the Planning Board in the town of Barnstable. Okay, and they will have to advertise public hearings. So if you get the newspaper, read the legal ads. Mostly they get printed in the Patriot, which is like the only reason I even get it anymore, because it's just a repeat of what happens in the Times now, which is very unfortunate. But read the legal ads. A lot of the planning board might be starting in-person hearings, so have people in seats really matters.
I went to one, I just went to
Yeah.
one. They thanked me, he ran upstairs and got me his card and gave it to me because, they thanked me
For coming, but yeah, so your presence matters, okay, when you go to these. And so it would go to the planning board and they would review the development agreement. So the development agreement's already created at the commission, the development agreement goes to the planning board, okay? And whatever conservation issues go to the Conservation Commission. Okay, and so they would be discussing the development agreement again. The development agreement is online at the Cape Cod Commission website also. In the little search thing at the top, 35 Scudder Development Agreement, up it comes. It's like 48 pages long or whatever it is, plus exhibits. But
Felicia, what kind of waivers will they need from the planning?
yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Okay, thanks.
We'll get into that. They need a lot of waivers. So, I think their attorney said that they were gonna need 10 waivers. Okay, their attorney is Goulston and Stores, if anybody knows anybody there. They're very good at what they do, why not? And, but they already know that they need 10 waivers. And my guess is they probably need a few more. So, I want to start first with the LCP's definition of redevelopment. The Cape Cod Commission, as Tim said, calls this property developed because it has a golf course on it already. So that's kind of scary. But the LCP, the town's definition of redevelopment, because that's what it would be if it's developed already, is reconstruction, reuse, or change in use of any developed property that does not intensify use over what is allowed by the zoning ordinance and other land use regulations. So the intent of the local comprehensive plan is not to intensify use of an already developed property. Clearly, this project significantly intensifies this land use and is therefore not consistent with the LCP. It also requires new development to incorporate and be compatible with local scale. This project is obviously not locally scaled. They will be seeking numerous zoning waivers, including height and density, among others, which proves that the project is already inconsistent with the LCP and the town zoning. The town in 2001, which some of you may not know, actually set an annual building permit limit. And I don't think it's been retired, I think it's still existent, of 96 new market rate units and 36 new affordable units in order to manage growth and preserve the character of our villages and in the town. Since 2017, and I'm not going to go through all this other stuff, but there are 993 housing units either proposed, permitting, or in construction or completed in the town. I'm talking about this piece of paper, of which there's 9 copies in the back there, and you can have mine for the 10th if somebody wants one. This is the town's inventory of what I'm going to tell you about this, okay? Of these 993 units, 967, that's 97.4%, are in Hyannis. There are 92 affordable units that have been built or are in the pipeline in Hyannis. These numbers do not include the proposed project that we're talking about here, which would add 312 units for a grand total of 1,305 housing units, of which 1,279 or 98% would be in Hyannis. So they'll add 41 affordable units for a period of 12 years, as the language says. And according to their attorneys, only 10 would be deed restricted. We already went over that. So they'll be building units far in excess of the building permit limit. Again, a major inconsistency with the local comprehensive plan. The land use plan of the LCP in town says that new development shall be evaluated for impact to sewer and traffic neutral policies. Commercial development and infill and redevelopment outside the growth incentive zone shall be permitted only if the proposal demonstrates it does not lower the level of service along roadway segments and intersections that include major corridors. This project is not in the growth incentive zone, which means any increase to roadway traffic is not consistent with the local comprehensive plan. I've got lots of things here else to talk about, but is my time up yet? I've used a lot of time, pretty much. They're also inconsistent with basic land use scale. They're inconsistent with Hyannis village goals, which are described in the comprehensive plan, and wildlife and plant habitat resources. I'm gonna end there, yeah.